Will Rory rejoin the JBN?
Hey!
Joe Budden was recently on the Need to Know podcast and had this to say if he can ever reconcile things with Rory.
I don't really have a beef with Rory. I don't have a beef with Rory, really. I don't. I really don't. Like, I don't think about, like, reconciliation or any of that shit because, like, everybody's just locked into whatever they're doing. But I don't have an issue with him. So, who knows?
Okay.
Who knows?
Seems like ever since the pod imploded in quote-unquote phase 3, as they were referencing in the Need to Know pod, there have been many instances where Joe and Rory still appear to be in communication in some way, shape, or form. Alex even addressed this by posing the question to Joe, did he reveal this information strategically to intentionally, create a divide between Rory and Mal?
I think some people would say that in the inception of their new podcast without you, that you were kind of maybe trying to throw some rifts between the two of them. Again, people heard you were still conversing with Rory. A lot of was like, yo, how maybe a Mal feel about Joe still having conversations with his current co-host?
See, but that stuff don't have nothing to do with me.
If you notice, Rory tries not to dive too far off the deep end anymore in comparison to Mal, who continues to take shots at Joe whenever possible, even though they're mostly subliminally. Eagle Eye Redditors even spotted Rory jumping on one of Joe's recent Instagram lives. Could Rory be playing Switzerland to set up a play for the future? I don't know if you've noticed, but Rory and Mal have struggled to garner the attention and views they did when they first split and face constant criticism about their quote-unquote bare minimum efforts to creating content. As a listener, it's easy to see the difference in effort when you have the JBP pushing 3+ hours and Rory and Mal barely hitting the 90-minute mark. The fans even complain about their Patreon upload frequency and quality of content, as they actually pay for that, and so they expect a lot more. No doubt they have a core audience that allows them to keep the show going, but for how long? I mean, by the looks of it, if Rory wanted to jump ship and go back to the JBN, there may be a world where Joe entertains it.
Who knows?
Okay.
Who knows?
But then again, Rory is proud and Irish and orange, so he might not go through with it. I don't know. But even Mal recently just seems to be a little bit out of tune with Rory. I don't know. They have good moments, bad moments, but overall their chemistry seems to be a little bit questionable as of recent. But who am I? I don't know. I'm just talking about nothing. Peace.